Between the first and second waves of the pandemic, Romania once again found itself as a country through which it was the easiest to enter the territory of the European Union. They are not as meticulous about documents as in Hungary, there is no transit ban like in Poland, and a 2-week isolation is not required as in Slovakia. To enter Romania, we have prepared a whole bunch of documents: an invitation, trade contracts, a certificate of no criminal record, as well as a paper stating that we are not infected with COVID-19. Now we are protected and ready to navigate through coronavirus Europe. Well, the whole this coronavirus situation in Europe, it's like an apocalypse over there, I reckon. Of course. They've got zombies walking around, haven't they? Yes, yes. Everyone over there is absolutely sick, you know. The numbers are absolutely mad. You should write books on this. There you can walk, there you can go. With such a mood we won't sell an elephant. You get fined without a mask, fined for not keeping the distance, fined even if you do keep the distance. Anyway, at the border with Romania, they didn't ask anything. They understood that the tests are a bullshit. They didn't ask a single thing. Cheers to them. But tests are not bullshit. Of course, 10 euros and they are not bullshit. At the Bulgarian-Romanian border, though, we had to go through a bit more serious control. I'll keep the test. Well, they conducted the test in just 2 minutes. Feeling alright? Absolutely perfect. Good. And how is it in Bulgaria? Masks are a must. No mask? No mask? 300 leva. 300. And how is that going? No idea. Masks, I can't breathe. Same with me, yes. The whole day. And what if the mask hangs below the bird? Below the bird? 300 leva. 300. Continuing the journey from the previous episodes, the mission was to enter the Greek market. So, while the borders were slightly open, it was high time to arrange for customs clearance of the goods coming to Bulgaria with an old friend. How is Gregory? Yes, no, I'm Ruslan. Not you, your chief Gregory. Yes, but he's Valentin. The company is in Varna, but the cargo is actually going to Greece. So the customs clearance price is 40 euros if it's in cash. If it's good, let's go on. And non-cash? Non-cash is fine, right? 40 euros through the bank. Through the bank, then there is an invoice and VAT included there. If it's without an invoice, then no VAT. Alright, through the bank, okay. 40 euros without VAT. We need to make it 40 euros with VAT. It's expensive. The boss is in Turkey, I will let you know. So, we agreed on the customs clearance, now the bank. Well, why did you block our car? Speak Bulgarian. About the bank, the attitude is absolutely awful. They showed total disgust. The security guard leaked our location in the supposedly paid parking spot to the local authorities. Then, the bank didn't inform us about their tariffs. We asked, explain your tariffs, and they replied, go to our website. So, what's the deal? There were 2 employees there. All in all, it's the downtown of Varna, but it feels like a bank for some shady people. When we walked in, everybody seemed to be hiding and afraid of something. The attitude is terrible. The first impression was dreadful.
We're heading to the accountants now to get a first impression about the accountant. Then we'll meet our friends and see what they advise. I mean, to open a bank account for 700 leva, which is 350 euros, it's completely nonsense. If it goes to the company's capital, then in which country have you ever seen requirements for the minimum registered capital for a simplified limited liability company? Usually it's 50 euros at most, like what we did in Italy or other countries, but here it's 350 euros.
So it's quite complicated to open an account for individuals from non-European Union third countries in UniCredit or Raiffeisen. Yes, very complicated. Do you have few chances with other banks? Very few. If you are okay with my answer, all my clients from Ukraine, Russia, Moldova, Kazakhstan, if there is no director on Bulgarian territory, we work with Stakuda Bank. Since 2020 we have a law against money laundering. Therefore, banks scrutinize every owner of a company. According to the law, it was stated, be very cautious when dealing with individuals from third countries like Iran, Iraq, Venezuela. With Ukraine there is no issue. Panama, even Panama is prohibited. For example, UniCredit Bank, I consider it to be a well-known. We had a client who was dealing with Ukraine, Venezuela and Turkey. Venezuela was paying 100,000 euros and they just froze that money. There were no issues, but they froze it on the account, yes. We looked into this matter, sent inquiries, and they simply replied, it's the European Union and there is a decree prohibiting such trading. We just didn't know. And then they returned the money to the account in Venezuela. So in the end, they unblocked the account. Yes, they did. When we were opening accounts in other jurisdictions, it was always free. How reasonable is it to charge such a fee in Bulgaria? Until the beginning of 2018, everything was fine. 50 leva, 25 euros for opening an account. But in May 2018, everything changed. What happened in May 2018? The European Union issued a directive for a more thorough examination of company owners. And our banks followed this decree. Even Raiffeisen Bank. We had a Russian client who was living in Bulgaria and owned several apartments here with a residence permit, but they denied him to open an account. So 350 euros for opening an account is a reasonable fee? Yes, it's the bank commission. This isn't for registered capital, it's just for opening the account, only for opening. Also, insurance is paid in Bulgaria. As a company owner, I'm also a company owner, it amounts to 75 euros per month, because the minimum wage is 550 euros and in this case the pension contribution is about 200 euros. The wage on the payroll is 550 euros per month, but the net amount received at the end of the month is 390 euros. The corporate income tax is 10% and it's paid at the end of the year. After profit, there is a 10% tax and a 5% tax on dividends if you want to transfer money to an individual's account. Now we're returning home to show our company in Bulgaria and people will scream, "King in the palace, king in the palace!" Next, we need to make our way to Greece. I've never experienced anything like this before. They made us put on masks, checked all the tests, took everything out of the car. Everything that was in there. They said, take out absolutely everything. I've never had this happen before. The truck behind us waited for an hour. And at the end of this tough day, the hotel owner couldn't open the door to our room. But that's a story for the next time.